Hi and welcome back to the tutorial number 23 of 25 Days of Christmas series. This time we are going to make a set of 3 gift bags. I'm gonna be using this die by Gummiapan to create a bag shape. We'll need 2 die cuts to make one bag, and I'm just stacking 2 pieces of patterned paper one on top of another, then taping the die on top, and I'm going to run them through the machine together. Thin dies like these can easily cut through 2 layers of patterned paper. The products I'm using are listed in the description of this video, and also if you go to my blog you can find this supply list with pictures and links to online stores. So here are my 2 die cuts, and by the way, the pattern paper that I'm using are from this pad. It's called Saint Nicholas and it's by Graphic 45. The die also creates crease lines on this bag. They are kind of hard to see because the pattern is so busy, but they are there. To decorate my bag I'm going to use this doily die and also the sentiment. They are by Magnolia and by Spellbinders correspondingly. I've die cut the word sweet twice out of red paper and cream paper, and I'm going to stick them one on top of another, offsetting them a little bit so that it will create lining. And that white line will help it to stand out more against the busy background. Then I'm going to use the liquid glue to attach both pieces to the front of my gift bag. To create the focal image, I'm going to use these 2 mini die sets by Poppy Stamps. They are called Gingerbread Boy and Holiday Hats. I'm going to use one of the 3 hats. Now I just have to stick down all the little die cuts to assemble this image. The tools I normally use for working with the die cuts as small as these are my needle applicator bottle and a pickup tool. I'm using crystal katana. And by the way, in Ukraine, December the 19th is St. Nicholas Day, so I'm getting prepared for that. It's the day when all the children get chocolates and sweets, and not only the children, of course. It's a catastrophe if you care for healthy eating, but it's the holidays. When I have all the die cuts attached, I'm going to add some small details with a white gel pen, and this will be my frosting. To decorate my second bag, I'm going to use another die set. It's called Gingerbread Girl, and I'll also be using another holiday hat. Now I just have to stick down all the details to assemble this girl. The fact that those images are so small adds even more cuteness to them. I really like small die cuts. And of course, one more pleasant thing about them is that small dies are cheaper. I'm going to use white gel pen again to draw her face and some details on her hands and feet, and then I'm going to move on to the third bag. This time I'm going to use a cat die cut, and I'm also going to give this cat a holiday hat. I just wanted to demonstrate that you can turn any image to a holiday one just by adding that little hat. You can use rabbits, squirrels, and you can even attach it on top of the letters. Now I'm adding some frosting with a white gel pen, and the third bag is ready. And this is how I'm going to assemble the bag. First I have to fold all the crease lines that are created by the die. Then I'm going to apply some adhesive to the side flap of the bag. and I'm attaching the two elements together. Then I'm applying adhesive to the second flap the same way and sticking that one too. And now I can do all the bottom flaps. I'm applying the glue first and then I'm pressing them down slightly from the inside. I'm using spatula to do that. The bag is now assembled and I'm going to add one more cute detail, and that is the button. I'm feeding a piece of thin ribbon through the holes of the button and tying a bow. You can also use twine for this. Now I'm adjusting the size of the bow and trimming off the tails. And here is one more little trick that I like to use. I'm adding a little bit of adhesive right inside the knot of the bow, and this will prevent it from untying. I'm attaching this button with a bow to the top flap of the bag with some hot glue. You can close up this bag in different ways. The first one is just overlapping the two tabs at the top, like that. And another one is folding one flap inside and placing the other one over the top of the bag, like that. I'll be using a glue dot to keep my bag closed. I have assembled the remaining two bags the same way, and here is what they look like. Of course, you can adjust this bag for absolutely any occasion just by changing the papers and the focal images. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope you found it useful. Here are some more Day 23 tutorials from the previous years. I hope to see you again really soon for the project number 24.